we back? Somewhat back. Somewhat back across all. Looks like we're back. Looks like we're back. Looks like we're back everywhere. But the question is how smooth is it? Because it looks like we're back everywhere, and everything looks like it's smooth to me, and I don't see the encoder message. I know. There. Okay, everything looks good. The Twitch side, I guess, refresh. Everyone else, it's a completely different video, so welcome. Much better now. Okay, so I went through and I made sure that Facebook and YouTube especially were down to 3000 bitrate max. I switched the encoding setup for everything, made sure everything is on baseline, and made sure everything is on low latency except for Twitch. Twitch gets the highest quality because Twitch actually pays me. So I think we're good. I think this did it. So I just need to remember, I don't know if I'll have to change the settings now that I've done it, because when I force closed OBS out completely too, and then when I opened it back up, the settings that I had changed YouTube to had stayed. So I may not have to change anything again, but we'll see. This is kind of like the testing grounds. Okay. I've got all the comment places up. All the things are good. Everything looks good. Is bueno. Bueno. Everywhere is live. Okay. I guess this is gonna work. I just want to make sure that I close out of things that I'm not going to use before I launch things that I want to, before I launch the game from Steam. I want to make sure I turn off all the video and audio effects that I can. The only effects are the slight blur and the auto zoom, which is still on, but I think that's fine. Voxic, hi, how goes bus life? Van life? School bus life? Now the question is it the right mic? You're listening on AirPods? It should be fine. The only reason it wasn't the right mic at first is because I was fucking around with the cables in the back of the PC before I launched stream because I needed to unplug and replug my web camera back in because all the stuff that I was fucking around with the internet. But I accidentally unplugged the Go XLR, unplugged and plugged back in. So that didn't auto start and I had to relaunch that software. But audio is a little tinny, is it? Well, let me see. It looks correct. I'll close out of this. I go to the audio side. Noise removal is on. Room echo removal is on. No, the Go XLR was just not plugged in. Or rather, the software didn't relaunch after I plugged it in. So I had to relaunch the software. The tinniness might just be me. Oh, no, I'm seeing some encoder stuff. Oh, no. Encoder. Let's see. Properties. It is correctly the right mic. So it is the right mic. It could just be, you know, I don't think I have a tinny voice per se, but maybe. Yo, lurk. Thanks, Kenny. I appreciate you. Thanks for the lurk. I don't know if you guys saw behind me. The tree. There. It's on. It's lit. Is lit. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to turn off the camera stuff now, though. Oh, no. I need the noise room. Well, room echo we can turn off. I don't think it's going to make a difference for the tinniness. But we're turning off the blur and the auto frame now. just to protect the PC power while I can. I've seen what the prices of RAM are. I cannot afford to build another PC. So, but look at the tree. I've got all sorts of lights and stuff on it. Yes, it's on like a pulse between warm lights and the colored lights. You fell on the ice at 3 a.m. and pulled like 1,000 muscles? Oh no! That's not fun, Voxic. You should be more careful. You only get one body. We're not quite there yet for cyberpunk. Yeah, Samsung and like MSI or something. There's a bunch of companies that aren't going to be producing RAM for anyone other than AI, which is bullshit. I thought it was going to be the little bio brain chips that were going to kill RAM, not AI, but alright. No, Crocs aren't. You know, if you took nails and drilled nails through your Crocs, though, so they were spiky, the little spiked shoes, they would be snowshoes then. Well, it looks like my internet's being stable. I think a lot of it had to do with just my encoding, more so than the internet last time, but only a full hard pull everything, stop everything, change settings, and relaunch seemed to fix it. So, I mean, win. I still got motivated to move around my modem and router and redo all of my network cable shit. So, that's great. Do I still have the blur on? I was just looking at Instagram. I do still have the blur on. The blur looks nice. We'll turn the blur off. Crampons for Crocs is a wild... It is, right, Brian, though? Like, think about it. How logical it would be and how good that would work. It's the same as doing them on dirt bike tires. It'd be really fun. Yeah, I'm sure that the new setup is like maybe 5 feet more of coaxial length, but like 10 feet less. Probably about 10 feet less of Ethernet cable. And I feel like coaxial is better designed to limit package loss than Ethernet cables, regardless of how shielded they are. I think that coaxials are just more shielded. So I think it was just a win-win anyways. The motorcycle rental. I have not had personal experience, but I have had friends rent their bikes on them. Might have been Easy Rider? I can't remember. I have known someone who rented a bike on one that like literally crapped out of them as they were riding away. Like they were like 10 minutes away and like the thing was falling to pieces. Like absolute like insurance nightmare. Like I don't understand how they were allowed to rent this bike out. So 50-50. I've had great things about friends who rent their bikes out, but also heard someone rent one that was a piece of trash. Need USPS to get coax cable so they have less package loss. Ha ha ha. I haven't really had USPS lose very many of my packages. I had like one or two like get redirected astray or be marked delivered and then be a day later than that because they just didn't have enough of the little extra locker boxes to put it in because it was a package. But I haven't really lost anything through USPS. Not really. Not really. Okay. To sum up and to reiterate, for those of you over on the Gram limits me to 1 hour. So, we are at 10 minutes in. You have 50 more minutes of me before you lose me. Maybe make your way to other platforms. But that's okay if not. It's fine, whatever. It's fine, whatever. Okay. You had a Freudian slip. Package instead of packet. Yes. Yes, I know. I mean, Packets are packages of data, are they not? That's kind of the same thing. I don't know, I'm pretty hyped. You can see from the mess. I have been receiving the Christmas gifts I have ordered for family members, and we'll need to wrap them sometime this week. I have like 3 or 4 more family members to get gifts for and wrap them for, and then I'm done, which is great because it's the 16th. It means I have only 9 days. Meanwhile, speaking of, since we're figuring out the stream and I've got my stream room set up now and I've got the internet and the actual setup technologically set up, the chances of me streaming more regularly as I'm getting in the groove of all of this setup, additional setup, is very high. Hi, Brian. Oh, good luck with stream. Okay, bye. So, thank you for the alert, TT. I love you. Sleep tight, my sweet Californian Scottish princess. I will probably be streaming a lot. So, including holiday-ish streams. Probably not Christmas Day. Maybe Christmas Day. I don't know. People are going to be busy, but like, other than like popping over to my parents or like staying Christmas Eve over at my parents' house, like, I probably don't have a whole lot of plans. So streaming, maybe we can see if we can't wrap up this honor mode before New Year's. So, if you wanted to send me a gift to open on one of the streams closest to the holidays, I do have a wish list. It's extensive, so there's lots of cheap stuff on there. California Scottish princess, yes. Raised in California, bequeathed to the Scots. Married for peace. You are our peace treaty to the Scots. Okay. Just making sure nothing's blowing up. Also, in Discord, I know I was saying that I might have to like pop in and out to go get packages. They all showed up before stream started, so we're good. I shouldn't have to do none of that. Okay. Nothing important. Nothing, tra-la-la. Okay. So, the next step, you'd watch me for Christmas, you have no plans? Oh, okay. Well, that's what I was thinking too, like, you know, like, probably be back from my parents' house by like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. Maybe a Christmas Eve stream. We're not really a Christmas dinner kind of family. Sometimes we do a Christmas Eve like pizza party, and then we do frappe, which is, we use like 7-Up or Sprite or whatever, and you blend it with like sherbet. And you just make frothy little cold drinks. But other than that, we don't really do a whole lot on like Christmas Day other than just like wake up, have a really nice breakfast, and then open gifts. So, Christmas night? Tony? What? What did I say? Did I say something that sounded like Tony? I might have. Christmas Eve? Sherbet. Oh, sherbet. I said sherbet. You know, the drink, the ice cream, the delicious. You're probably delicious too. I don't know. It's not my flavor, but like, I meant the more edible kind. Okay, the next test. Let me turn the blur off. The blur is off. You may now see the books and the tree in all of its glory, and then Kitty on her ottoman. I bought this ottoman specifically for her, and I got the bigger one than I had bookmarked, thinking I need a big one for her, and I was right, because she takes up the whole ottoman. Okay, minimize this. The song is about to an end, but I'm gonna go ahead and we're killing it. Good night, Spotify. You have taken your last sleep. Cat hair on my eyelashes. Okay. Shall we dive into some games? Oh, I need to wash my hair. But my hair is so shiny. I'm using a new shampoo and conditioner, and my hair has been very happy about it. Okay, I'll move you guys over here. Okay, okay. Anything open that shouldn't be open? Double checking because I don't want to crash anything. Everything is going smoothly. We're not going to risk it. Go on Baldur's Gate. We are gonna game. We're here to game. This is what we're doing. We're gaming. We're blooping. Bloop, 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 bloop. We're gaming. Bloop, 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 bloop. I'm a nerd. That's why you guys hang out. Okay. Oh, I see a little bit of encoding overload. It feels like the load screens are going to be rough, and that's okay. That's okay. We're launching. We're launching. Please don't kill my stream. I would like to game. The setup works without the game. Let's try very carefully to launch the game and not crash the stream. It's not going to show the audio for now because I have my mouse clicked into OBS, so that way OBS still continues to maintain priority in encoding through the menu scene. And I think that's the trick because the encoding thing disappeared. Also, I moved Twitch chat over to this monitor. I have 3 monitors, guys. I have 2 verticals and my center. My center is the game. OBS and some of my chats and my iPad with the Twitch Instagram chat is here. And I currently have Twitch chat now over here. So I'm trying to do a spread. Normally, what I was doing before was I was putting the Caster Labs combined chat over the top of OBS because I'm like, I don't need to see the OBS settings once it's going. I think it's fine. It's fine as is. Okay, this is promising. This is promising. The encoding thing is gone. It's not saying struggling with encoding or nothing. I'm out of my gym weed. It's okay. I still have copy. And we're gonna hit continue on the game. Ugh, the menu. The menu. I'm gonna continue. And then I'm gonna go back to what? What? I'm seeing a restream. View details. No, no, we're good. I think TikTok died in my restream. Let me see if I can open it up on my phone instead. I'm trying to open it. Something about like repeated something or other, but I think someone just like rage reported Twitch or TikTok for probably they were like, oh no, this person has a nose ring. They do that sometimes because they're pains in my ass. They're little beach snowflakes is what they are. Okay, we'll fix it. That's YouTube. I'm able to connect. We'll turn it off and then we'll turn it back on again. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. Yeah, see, look. Now it says it's fine. See? It's fine. I don't know. I want to go back to those settings and see if I can't see analytics. Because it said Restream was saying it for some reason. Not the bitrate. Oh, I'm just so curious. I don't see anywhere for notifications here. I don't know. It's working fine now, so we're gonna keep going with this. Question is will my game be? Oh yeah, you know what we were about to do? You know what we were about to do? This fight. Oh no. Well, the encoding is getting a little spicy. Let me change views. Change views. Okay. I think it looks better when the view is smaller for some reason. But okay, oh, clicking into the game, man. I might have to turn the game settings down a little bit. No, the thing went away. Oh, it's popping in and out. But I'm not dropping frames. I think if I turn off some of the VSync stuff, we're going to turn this off. We have everything pretty high too. We're going to turn some settings down. We're turning some settings down to help with the encoding. I'm not sure the settings. Fog quality is not as necessary. We can go medium on that. We're just toggling some settings here. Be back in like an hour. As long as my internet doesn't take a dump because the game's going. We will see. Depth of field, we can go Gaussian. It's probably not as bad. We can do quarter, that's fine too. I don't know if we really need the bloom. We're gonna turn some of these settings off. I had these all kind of okay. Clouds are gorgeous. Don't need them on ultra. We'll go medium. I like the people texture to stay nice though. You know what I mean? Going medium. Leave that high. We're leaving that up. Okay, this should be good. Okay, we'll give it a second to just sit there and think about it. And it looks like the encoding thing is gone. What? It seems to pop up every time I'm moving. But I think as long as everything seems to be staying pretty smooth, we can deal with it saying that. Because nothing seems to be laggy for me. Oh, I can see the stream lagging. Blech. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hi, Sunrun. Um, hmm. Video settings. Let's see. It's not, well, it's not bad because I'm not doing anything. The moment I stop moving, it's not bad. But the moment I start, like, doing things in game like this, I'm walking around, I'm clicking on things. How is that? Is that lagging at all? Oh, Cherry, hi, hello, I see you on Instagram. Why, hello. Those of you on Instagram, Graham only lets me live for an hour. Come other places. What am I using for anti-aliasing and upscaling? I think I just turned them all down quite a bit. Before I was streaming to just like Twitch and TikTok at the same time, I was able to play the game pretty much on Ultra, which is great, but I'm currently set up to, I'm outputting to 5 streams right now, and my encoding is not super excited about it. I changed this down to double buffering from triple. Upscaling type is off now. I think I turned the anti-aliasing down quite a bit too. Yeah, I turned it off completely. I do have the Fidelity FX sharpening on here. I could just turn this off since I have anti-aliasing off and upscaling off. I don't need that. Yeah, I've got the upscaling off. And let's see. I kind of think I should do frame rate cap because I can only stream up to 60 FPS anyways. And it's okay if the game is at 30 FPS. Yeah, the FPS drops, Clark, when I'm fucking around with it. My PC's older, guys. What can I say? I built it 7 years ago. The fact that I'm live to 5 platforms and I've got Baldur's Gate up and running all on the same tower is impressive enough. Yeah, definitely frame rate cap to, well, I don't know. I have it to, what is this? Oh, it's at 60. It's at 60. Okay. 60. Oh no, it was at 60. Oh, wait. Arrows. That's what the arrows are for. Okay. Quality. I do have a lot of these high. I like the visuals to be pretty. I dropped this down from 16 to 4. I'm not sure it would make a huge enough difference to drop this all the way down to trilinear though. I should be fine now. Yeah, I think so too, but let's see what happens. Okay, we're in the game. We're gonna move some stuff around. I move around pretty quickly in this game. And it doesn't seem too bad. Cloud and fog have the biggest impact too. I did drop them down, but not all the way to lowest. I dropped them down to medium, I think. This seems to be doing okay though. I'm not seeing the encoding thing. I'm seeing it a little bit. Seeing it a little bit, but as long as the stream looks pretty steady, I think we can live with a little bit of lag here or there. Yeah, I think the fidelity off should make a difference. What? How was that? How was that? A little jumpy, but not too bad. Well, the problem is it builds up over time. If it's gonna be jumpy, if it's already jumpy from the beginning, oh my goodness, can my wheels just go up over my rug? Thank you. And then sideways, there. Yeah, the 60 FPS is something that in fact, actually, when I was doing Destiny streams quite regularly, my peak was actually to have the FPS down to 30. I had a hard cap at 30. Because you know what? You're only streaming at 1080 anyways. I'd rather the 1080 and 30 FPS. But sometimes I could get away with 60. I think... I don't know, man. Watching how it looks on Insta. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I think if I change, we're just gonna do a little bit more. Let's turn off, let's see, I've got double buffering, but I don't really have too much screen tearing, so maybe I should turn VSync off. No, Insta is just my point of reference. I can see it because it's on a different device and pulled up right now. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this off. My monitor is a 1440, so I don't want to change the size because I want it to look nice for me still. Wait, cat hair, hold on, ignore me. Okay. I'll tear this thing off. I'm not gonna do that. I would never do that. Okay. Let's turn shadow quality down. It can be lowest. And I'm gonna drop cloud, and I love the texture though. We're gonna go high. We're still gonna keep some of that. We're gonna drop this down a little bit too. Okay. Fog quality is medium. We can go low with fog quality. Okay. Okay, let's try this. Still, this cat hair, man. It's like cobwebs everywhere, and they just float into your eyeballs. Sometimes when I'm pulling a cat hair out of my eye, I can feel it like sliding around the curvature of my eyeball, and it makes me wonder how much cat hair is behind my eyeballs. Probably not any. Really, probably not any. Oh, did I get it? I got it. There we go. The DLS performance probably look the same or smoother. Maybe, maybe. Trick is just, oh, now looks laggy for me even. Maybe that was not the move. What did we turn off that was helping? Oh, that is way laggier. What did we turn off that was helping? Let me go back to the options. It could have been the VSync. I think maybe we should leave the double buffering on. Off, max frame rate. Filtering. Dun dun. Usually what my fix was before was setting whatever game I was playing to encode with a specific, to do either CPU or GPU encoding, and then my stream to do the opposite. My stream is currently using my GPU, and it makes me wonder if I should see if my stream can handle, you know, it'd be really nice if I got a second GPU. Would a second GPU be basically as good as having a second stream tower? Yeah, they're all supposed to be on the same encoding settings, I thought. Just gonna look at my settings here. Let's see. Navenc H2264. Oh, no, YouTube is sharing core audio. No, that's audio. Yeah, and Venc H264. Okay, yes, same one. YouTube and Twitch are the same. Facebook is also the same. And I'm using a vertical encoder for Restream. think I have to, right? For this plugin, I'm not going to fuss with that. I'm not going to change any of those settings. At this point, it's going to be what it's going to be. Hopefully, it's going to be fine. Last stream, I kept trying to just push through and it was just so bad. It was like a 20-minute behind delay and it was just like glitchy. You couldn't hear what I was saying. It was just not good at all. Okay. Yeah, Loki, I have a GeForce 2070 that I bought in 2019, the beginning of 2019. I've got everything should be 1080. Well, so my monitor's a 1440 though. I found that it looks like shit if I change the game's display down to 1440. So unfortunately, my OBS is also compressing it down to a 1080 canvas. That's the only other thing that like I mean, if I sent it to stream as a 1440, then the stream would have to compress it down and their compression quality is a lot worse. So, I think for a 2070, I think this is looking it's lagging for me. Give it a second to think about its actions. Think about it. Just think about it. You're totally fine. You're totally fine. Feel it lagging. I can see it lagging. It was so smooth before. I wonder if I killed. I think last time we were doing this, when I killed a couple of streams, it didn't seem to help. Oh man. The video settings are turned down. You know what I need to do? Hold on. I'm disabling my previews. And that should save me some video settings too. Maybe. Maybe. Where is it rescaling it down? In output or in video? That's a good question. I have so many. Main canvas. I'm not having it rescale output actually. The video settings in here don't have it technically done. In my video settings, the rescale output is not checked. So I basically have the canvas set to be shrinking it down. The profile is all set to baseline. Keyframe intervals should actually be 2 seconds on all of these though, and they're not. Keyframe interval, 2 seconds is usually right. The video is on the canvas size. So are you saying that I should do the rescale output in the settings to the 1080? Also, I have rate control at constant bit rate, and I think that maybe I shouldn't. I haven't really done a stream tweaking settings in a hot minute, so rescaling should be done in OBS settings output. Okay, I could probably, this might do funny things. Let's see, bilinear, area weighted sum, 469 samples. I'm gonna start with bilinear It might be blurry, but it's fastest. And I'm leaving Twitch at the highest quality. Variable will result in intermittent lag for viewers. Yeah. I have constant bitrate instead of variable. There's also a lossless option, but okay. Rescale. Leave them all bilinear to the 1080s. Rescale, bilinear. Yeah, let's hit OK on that. And I don't know what happens when I've changed that, but I've changed that. Also, I guess I could probably change the vertical canvas settings too. Let's see, backtrack, recording length, audio bitrate, general streaming, video bitrate is at 6,000 there. You know, that's fine. I've been pretty consistent, 12 kilobytes a second, 12,000 kilobytes per second. So 12 megabytes up is pretty consistent. Advanced. I'm going to use main OBS settings, that's fine. Okay, it's probably fine. I'm using the virtual camera. Okay, we're just gonna go with this and see how this goes. Okay, the encoding thing didn't pop up just clicking back into the game. That's a good sign. Still a good sign. Haven't seen it pop back up. Oh, it popped back up again. Slow, good quality for the presets. Yeah, let me look at the presets. I had them higher on a couple of them. Okay, preset. I have it actually, it's down on 2 for Facebook. Preset is 4 for YouTube for no good reason. Nobody's over there. 2 for YouTube. And then Twitch, I do have on 4, but not 5. So I've got 4 with Twitch being the highest, and then 2 and 2 for Facebook, YouTube. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. I feel like we're inching closer because it does seem. Oh, well. Let's see. It does seem. I'm just like moving and watching. It does seem less laggy, even though it's having the encoder thing pop up. So maybe we leave this and just see how this goes. I think I have everything on baseline. 2 keyframe interval. We should be. Did we start the fight? I think we just go in and fight and see what happens. And if it gets too laggy during the fight, we can fix it before we do further work. What was that? Here it is. Right? This is the way down. There it is. Les roots. Les roots. The roots that are on fire. It still shows the encoder message, but I don't look as glitchy on my Instagram preview that I've got up. So encoding overload be damned if I'm not glitching. Right? I think we just say yeet. In OBS, do I have the stats deck open? Not, yes. Hold on, let me look. View. No, I don't have the normal stats deck open. I do now, though. I mean, the frames missed due to rendering lag is only 5%. Skipped frames due to encoding lag is 10%. But the dropped frames network is 0. So network isn't doing anything. It's just the rendering lag. Disk space available is 200 gig. Like, Udon, 500 biddies for my new GPU. One day, it's on my throne wish list. The one that I want, I think I put like a 5080 in there or something like that. I have like a whole wish list build on my throne, but everything is too expensive. So I told myself that I could only build another PC if I streamed enough to earn enough to justify it, which hasn't been happening. So we got to optimize what I got. What's the average time to render frame? Average time to render frame is 7 milliseconds. Well, like 6.1. It went down. It went down a little bit, probably because I'm not clicked into the game at the moment. Let me click into the game. Oh, yeah, clicking into the game, it goes up. It's at 10 milliseconds and climbing. FPS drops 7 milliseconds. Okay, it's fuddling between like 7 to 13 milliseconds for average time to render a frame. Using yeah, you have. I feel like you've been around, not recently, but I used to have the rainbow mullet udon. Does that not sound familiar? My hair is currently in a hot mess grow out phase right now, but yeah, it's the rainbow mullet. I miss the mullet, and I will be doing more fun colors and interesting like alternative cuts again. But my goal is to like grow it out really long, and then I have a whole lot to work with, more to work with, and more options. So I'm gonna get it long. I want to do some fun like long gradients. I want to do like long but like shaved on the side, and I want to do like some of those like cool disconnect haircuts too, where it's like chop layers or like wolf cut. I have promised myself not to touch it with scissors or clippers until at least a certain length, and it's not there yet. But I haven't touched it since February, so it's doing good. But I mean, the last time I touched it in February, I was buzzing the sides, so it's coming along, but not quite there yet. You get around a lot. Oh, you guys you know each other. You two know each other. Okay, okay, we're gonna get into this fight, and you know what we're gonna do with this fight? Um, I think, what if we like, he's gonna have a lot of magical resistance. I think what I need to do is I need
There's no time to waste.
her to cast silence to start the fight, but I want him to go first because he always gets us. He always gets first in order. He always gets first in order. Just, something also I miss about having the bright, colorful hair is that, like, you could see the curl and the texture and, like, the shape of it. Oh no. Internet. Internet. Network. That was network. This one's network. Network. Okay. Okay, we're good again. It's coming back. So that was network. That one all of a sudden was a spike saying drop frames network. And the network had a little freak out. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna like take a picture of this because we want to see the usage both on average of both of these. You know what? I'm not gonna strain my PC trying to screenshot it. I'm gonna take a picture with my phone because I'm old, but also my PC doesn't want to have to do screenshots right now. I'll put this in Discord for later. Okay, good. I had to make sure there was no important information on that monitor before I dump it. I don't dump it into my we'll put it into, I have a Twitch staff support spot. I'll put it for later. Okay. All right. It looks like we're fine. It looks like we're back. It was a network blip that time, but we're going in. We're going in for the fight, guys. This is happening for real. So, fingers crossed. If I see another blip in the network, I'm going to drop the bit rates for everything down even further. But he's there. I need him to come here and be out of the way. And I would like
Your eyes are sharp, sister.
to take care of these bitches as quickly as possible. So I might do the arrow of many instead of a sneak attack, just so I can hit them all, but maybe not. The FPS drops are still there and still pretty rough. Hold on. Coding lag and rendering lag still. Let me think. Well,
Only with unwavering hand can we show our subject mercy.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna check our bit rates. 433 should be 710 total. And then the vertical settings. I'm gonna drop some more of these settings. But the other, single pass, ultra low latency, lowest quality for presets. Twitch can stay where it is. Twitch is what matters the most. I care for you the most, friends. Okay, okay. Double check my settings here. Roll camera, streaming. We want this down to 3K. Huh? Okay. I want to go to my settings here to see what they're here, because the vertical is supposed to mirror output settings. I see. Okay, well, I don't know if that's gonna make any more of a difference, but we're just gonna start this fight. We're gonna see what happens. Let me back in the game. Okay. And we have two options. I think I'd like to do the arrow of many. Anyways, 3 other targets. I want it to be... I feel like I can only do sneak attack or one of these arrows. I feel like it doesn't let you do both. Which is annoying. I would like it to do both. Oh, I'm fighting him. It's gonna be a bitch fight. I'm really nervous about it, actually. What happened to the arrow of many? Did that not just... Wait a second. Enemy, yes. Enemy surprise. I get to go first. What happened? Arrow of many targets on the sister. It only hit the one sister. Why did it not hit Sister Vanessa? Anya? Why did it not hit more than one target? Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna do it anyways. We're going anyways. Okay, so he started the fight, which is great. It's wonderful. And she's halfway dead. A arrow of not really anything. I might as well have used... Okay. Well, I guess my buddies are all in combat after all, so I cannot actually place them anywhere else and do anything else, so... Find that it's mostly best to keep everybody as far from everybody as possible. So... Oh, did I not give him back anything with Misty Step? That's fine. Do we want to use Misty Step? Maybe. I hate to use this so early. But I have other options. We're just gonna make sure I'm... Oh, that's... Alright, however you want to do it, that's fine. You can say that. That's, you know what? Okay. We'll see what happens. Yeah, you're all surprised. I get at least one round. Ugh, how glitchy is this, guys? Is this really... How glitchy is this? It's a little glitchy. And it's definitely a little laggy. You go, love. Rage right off the bat. And then we're just gonna throw a bomb. See what happens. Why can't I throw a bomb down here? What do you mean you can't reach destination? Hold on. Come stand over here.
Boom, here I go.
Okay. Really? I grabbed the wrong thing. Alright. Let's see. We are going to cast silence on this, so I just want to make sure that I'm using an element that's not going to be... So fire is resistance. I think everything else should be mostly fine. We're going to do lightning, because thunder will be no good if I do silence. I do in fact want her to come down and play bait. Play bait over here. Yeah, loot them. Loot that body. Okay. First.
Still breathing, despite everything.
First the sorcerer. With all of the ridiculous amounts of spell, everything. Oh no! still have this equipped? Unequipped. I knew I was doing something dumb. Okay. At least unequipping doesn't take an action like equipping does. So. Yep, there goes. Alright, so maybe things will be smoother now. Instagram has hit their hour mark. We'll leave that off because they don't deserve it, you know? Let's see. Do we fireball? They are fire resistant, so I'd actually really rather lightning. This guy is still alive. I could save him. I could save him. Do I need to save him? Do I want to save? You know, that's debatable. I don't think I care as much. If it means hitting more people. Yep. Oops. Decent. Oh, he do be dead. And we're gonna quicken a spell and do it again. Yeet. Two more down. And you're gonna go back up the roots. We're just gonna do a little dancey dance with these two.
Can't give up. Not now.
He got like so much of his health left, but these two are almost dead. So what if I 56%? Do we, you know, I am going to pull this up on I'm going to pull it up on Twitch at least. Excuse me. Y'all. It looks okay. Alright, so do we try this? I think we're gonna yeah. Alright. She's gonna cast spray on herself. And then I'm gonna have her come down and hang out close enough to be healing my girlfriend, if need be. Okay.
So much for peace.
Yeah, you're out of sight. Oh, and Astarian's turn again? Oh, we like this. Do we try the arrow of many targets again and see if something else happens? Do we want to risk it for the biscuit and try again? Hi, Benny! Run Baldur's Gate 3 honor mode. I feel like he should drink an elixir of something. Something that will let him ignore resistances? Isn't that what the... Isn't there something that... is it the accuracy stuff? Oil vein. No. Could have sworn we had some sort of something or other to let him ignore arsonist? No. Oh! Coat your weapon in an oil that strips targets that are resistant to fire damage of the resistance. I kind of want to do this, at least for one shot. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like this would be great, because then I can fireball. Right? Hee. And now, on top of that, we're gonna also use the arrow of many.
Break them.
There we go. That was great. Now they have 2 turns of not being immune to fire. Delicious. Delicious.
This flesh must be flayed.
Your wish
The
guides my
next
hand.
instrument, sister.
Where are you going now? Oh, you're heading towards Asturian. No! Oh, he's going to... What's her face? He wants to go wake him up. Where did Karlak go? Oh, that's not the same direction. Alright, well... You're gonna go after this one first. Just gonna carve away at your homies. That's my girl. That's my girl. Okay.
Can't give up.
Can't give up, yes. You might want to use your dash. You're gonna come loot this one too. We're gonna loot all of these bodies so they can't wake with weapons at least. It makes a huge difference. And then she's going to Misty Step. Not enough movement. Right there is good. So she can be near a start at him and see everybody else at the same time. Perfect. Yes. Now. Now. Now is good. Ugh, it's still glitchy. I'm sorry, guys. I'm wondering if it's not worth it. Like, none of y'all over there on the use of tubes. And the Instagram only lasts an hour, and nobody's on Facebook either, so... We'll give it a little bit. We'll get it to the end of this fight. If we can handle it. If we can manage it. Oh no! Fireball. Does this fireball hit you both if I place it just right? Not quite. But what if I did wall of fire? Can I wall of fire you both? Target is too far. You know what I could do? Distance spell. Perfect. Oh, come on. Why? Why, yes. Okay. Fly. Anything else? Did you get it? Did you see it? Okay. Let's try this again. For some reason, I haven't been able to properly use... What do you mean target is blocked? Why is it not doing firewall? Wall of fire. Wall of fire. Yeah? Two... Locked? Locked how? Oh, come on. let's turn off distance spell. And we're just gonna do a fireball and a fireball again. Actually, can I? Will make a difference? I don't think so. Okay. Fireball first. Fireball, fireball. Up level. So I have lots of level 5s. Perfect. Right there. Save fireball. How good for you. Quicken. We're doing it again because guess what? He only has 2 turns of... No. Fireball. He only has 2 turns of not being... Double saves. Alright then. Sir. Double saves. You can go back up the roof. You're squishy. Fireball for real, all the time. Okay, Starian's turn to do some fun shit again. He's already hit them with the arsonist oil. So, I would like to instead do some fire damage, but I feel like 38 is more.
Into the shadows.
Can he see them? Not there. But if he comes over here, let me see. Tempted, but if you come here and you can't see them, I'm going to be a little disappointed. Slightly. Oh, path is interrupted. Ugh. For real? For real? For real? You can't shoot over a banister? You know what we're gonna do? Who's got a barrel in their inventory? Someone's gotta have a barrel already. I need to keep barrels in my inventory specifically for them to stand on top of. He needs just a pity box or something. Hey look, a wood trunk. Send this to Astarion. And in his inventory, we're going to place this. Right there. And now? No. Climb on. Should be perfect line of sight. As a kid, I don't think fireballs were what I was trying to create. Can't have disadvantage. Am I not sneaking? I am sneaking. Is he not close enough? Is that what's happening here? He is technically out of range. This bitch. Alright, fine. Fire arrow it is. Hi, St. Josie! Hello, love! How are you? Okay. Alright, well, that did something. Alright, get off the box so he can't see you. Get off the box. You goof. Hey. And I know it's glitching. There are things you still try to move things with force. I don't remember what I used to pretend or imagine to do.
The leech for draining humors must fall.
Alright. You get... Can you just jump up there? Yeah.
This'll help.
He's still got one more turn of the arsonist oil, I think. Or not. Well, he does not. Well, alright. We're gonna do it anyways. Lacerate. Let's see. Yeah, I'm okay with crit hit. Like that. Really aren't gonna get a whole lot of great. Oh, and you still missed. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine.
Need to stay focused.
Yeah, we gotta stay focused. Let's see. Do I want to bestow anything on Karlach? Oh, is that a touch one? That's a touch one. All of her spells are touch. She could get closer because she does have Sanctuary on, but I don't think she could get that much closer. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe she should give it to Astarion so he could do something. See, she's too far. Violations of what? See? I don't know what Restream is on about. But we will find out. No, you gotta give me details. You gotta give me details. Nope, that's an old one. No. I feel like it could be the data lag though, but we lost TikTok. TikTok down. But I guess if everything's smoother, do we care? I mean, I guess I'll just turn off the vertical canvas completely. And then we'll see what happens. Okay, well, alright. We're just the horizontals left. We'll see what happens. Yeah. I'm gonna give it a soft haste. Now we can get up over here to hopefully help. Yes. Put them at a disadvantage for the light. I like that. And now can we... Oh, this place breaks concentration though on haste. On haste? The condition. Breaks concentration on what? On haste? I have to concentrate for haste? Okay. You can only do one of these at a time, man. That's frustrating. Let's go ahead and just do this one. I'll give an extra 5 hit points. For her. Did that not give her an extra 5 hit points? Alright, you know what? Well, that's fine.
Survival is all that matters.
Survival, yes, because it's honor mode, but also there is no option. We cannot fail. Okay. So here's the thing. We're gonna distance spell. We don't have... Alright, let's go with this. It's a good amount of damage. And we can quicken spell and go again. The goal is to get him down as quick as possible. I think we're doing okay. So, honestly, she's not going to be of much help down here,
Can't
so
slow down.
she's going to come down the rest of the way. Yeah? This lag, man. Alright, let's... YouTube, Facebook. It's been nice. You're not very interactive.